Yo, what's up, gang? Coming back at you with another video today, and we finna get into the top 5 teams of Dokkan 2024. Now, 2024, it was a huge step up from 2023. I mean, 2023, it was one of those years where it was like, Dokkan, what the frick are you guys doing, bro? I mean, a lot of the units were underpowered for the hard events, like Fusion Zamasu. That was just the talk of the talk of 2023. And how very few units could actually compete in there just because of how undertuned they were. But came around 2024, Dokkan just, I feel like they actually really did take in like what we were saying in those surveys, and they just stepped it up. Like from 2023 to 2024, the bar just got raised like exponentially. I'm talking like 5-10 levels up. Like the amount of power that we've been dealing with this year has just been insane. The units have been crazy, the picks have been crazy. You know, a lot of category teams that just got buffed up this year, but you know, there's only 5 teams for me that come to mind that really like stood out this year, and we're gonna get into that video. So before I get into this tier list, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what teams you guys think deserve to be up here. This is just my opinion, but yeah, let's get into the video. All right, so the first team for me that's gonna, the 5th team is gonna be, I'm gonna have to put Universal Survival Saga like as a whole, because watch, when you think about it, look, first of all, look at the leaders that we have. At least the only 2 that matter right here are the UI Goku and then AGL Jiren. Now personally, I don't think I'd run 2 AGL Jirens for like a leader and a friend leader. I mean, I think 2 UI Gokus, the tech ones, would actually be better. And when you have Universal Survival Saga as a whole, I mean, just look at all the units we have. I mean, dude, physical Golden Frieza and Android 17. Then you have the Int 17. He's a good support. These guys can't be touched in slot 2 and 3. All those super attacks they're doing, they're crazy. Then you got the 2 God 6-year anniversary EZAs that have just been tearing it up this whole year. Ever since, and let me remind you guys, JP is actually the canon timeline for this game. When these guys dropped in January of last year for JP, dude, these guys dominated the whole year, and they're still dominating right now till this day. I mean, the only thing with this guy is that we have a dodge canceling fight with the Goku and Frieza fight. I mean, it's just these 2 that technically are dodge canceling this guy, so he's kind of like not really as effective. But if you have this guy on the team, you could easily override that for sure. These 2 are dominant. This Jiren right here, he's cool, but he can get clapped up pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's been some fights where I run this guy in and he's gotten me killed sometimes, so I can't really vouch for him like that. The blue duo right here, these guys are good. I remember they're basically like the final piece of the puzzle for the Universal Survival Saga team and or superheroes. I mean, bro, you can run these guys on so many teams, it's crazy. Rainbow Orb Changers, they get some crazy amounts of damage in. Yeah, their EZA just made them so much better. This UI Goku, he's pretty decent. He's okay. He's probably like one of the last. He's like think of this guy like a filler unit. Like if you don't have any one of like the main powerhouses, he'd be a pretty good filler, like a last pick. And then you also have like basically anybody from the Tournament of Power, which is basically all pretty much like the powerhouses. You got Topo right here. You got Dispo. This Hit, he's pretty good too. He's pretty good. I was wondering if these guys, the Hit and God Goku, were going to get an EZA this year, which would have been pretty nice because they would have been a great compliment to this team as of now. But I'm assuming they're going to get one this year in 2025. I would hope so. Yeah, I mean, same with these guys. Tech, Kale, and Caulifla. I feel like they should have gotten an EZA this year. But I'm pretty sure they're going to get one next year. I mean, I forgot. They're a 2021 unit. Same thing with this Hit and God Goku. But yeah, I mean, I could put reps of Universe 7 here, but I felt like Universal Survival Saga, since it was more of like a broad, like a more broad team, I feel like this would do a lot better than reps Universe 7. I mean, you could replace either one of them. You know, I wouldn't be mad, but I feel like if I were to put reps of Universe 7 over Universal Survival Saga, I couldn't do that. Universal Survival Saga, you just got so many more like picks and powerhouses that could actually go together. So yeah, I mean, you got 2 powered leaders right here for Universal Survival Saga, and all the units around to complement it. I think this was a top 5 team in the game for sure this year. So yeah, Universal Survival Saga, that's gonna be my my 5. Now, okay, after that, let's see. For the next team we're gonna do, it's gonna be, I have to put movie bosses as number 4. I mean, cause look, check this out. Boom. I mean, bro, look at the movie bosses team. I mean, you got 2, let's see, how many good leaders? You have Tech Brawly. He's literally like a definitive leader for movie bosses. Run 2 Tech Brawlies, like you're pretty much like, you're good. You could run, I mean, I wouldn't run STR Cooler, not in this day and age as a leader. I mean, his time in the sun has basically faded until he gets his easy A. He could still be run like maybe like as another option, but maybe like in Battlefield or like, I don't know, like a burst mode or something. But when it comes to like these, you know, Supreme Magnificent Battle, the, you know what I'm saying, the Bulma event, all that, like, nah, I'm definitely not running this cooler. This Brawly right here is good. Janemba, he's a good option. I wouldn't have him as a leader. He's not a leader. He's a good option on the team. Probably one of the better options. Slug, he's a good movie bosses leader for sure. And then just look at all the units you have around him. Like the perfect movie bosses team, this Brawly. You can either run this. I'd probably run this Brawly if I'm running movie bosses. So two of these guys, one of this guy. I wouldn't run Cell Max just because he's restricted to artificial life forms and super bosses. He can still be run on movie bosses, but he wouldn't be getting like his whole passives like he would be on those other teams. So I mean, really, this is just a team's, okay, 1 Brawly, 2, 3, 4. Get Janemba in there for 5, and then it has to be between AGL Golden Frieza or the LR Easy A Tech Brawly. It's got to be either one of these 2. I'd probably say I'd put this Tech Brawly before this AGL Frieza, just because of the amounts of damage this guy can do. The only thing is though, you have to hide this guy. Like he's definitely a slot 2, slot 3, because his defense, even after his Easy A, it's a lot better, but it's still kind of abysmal. Like he's gonna get faded by a super attack. You know what I'm saying? If any of the bigger bosses even touch this guy with a super attack, it's finito. So you could make the case for Golden Frieza just because he has the 90% damage reduction slot 1, which kind of goes down like to 60% by like turn 5 or 6. He's still pretty good, especially because he can debuff. If you're in a fight where you can debuff the enemies, he's pretty good. In that case, if I were to run into a debuffing fight, I'd run this guy over this guy. But other than that, it's Tech Brawly, Janemba, Bio Brawly, Int Brawly, AGL Brawly, and then it'd have to be Tech Brawly. Maybe I mean, I gotta throw the lob to Turles too, because he's still pretty good. He can do some decent high numbers. He can do some pretty good numbers. His defense isn't really all the way there anymore, but he can still do some pretty good numbers. So yeah, I mean, you have a couple of good options on this team, which is also good because the villains have been getting like a lot of buffs this year too. So I'm kind of glad about that. They've been treating the villains so much better. They're getting some real top tier villain units that maybe you don't have to just run on one team, but they can be run on a couple of teams, honestly. Hirudegarn, I'd say if you don't have any of these other guys, Hirudegarn's probably your next best option. I mean, without him dodging, he's basically a fish. Like, he's gotten me killed multiple times. He's come through multiple times as well, but I wouldn't, bro, I wouldn't even, if I were to run Movie Boss's team and this is all I had as a friend unit, I'm not even running the team. That's how bad it is. If I have to get this guy as a friend leader, I'm not running the team. Sorry, I'm just not doing it. Although I am a little disappointed about this guy though. He could have been a good Easy A, but they decided to shaft him for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's like one unit they have to shaft in order to make another one better. Like they can't just make banger after banger. Like, I mean, they have done it before, but I don't know what they were thinking with this guy. So yeah, that was Movie Boss's top 4 team. 2024. All right, and now for the next team we have, let's see what we got here. I'd probably say, I mean, this is also a no-brainer as well. I mean, this is also a pretty good team. Uncontrollable Power. Let me sorry, let me move this up real quick. Yeah, Uncontrollable Power. Top 3 team. Now, with this, it's pretty much like almost every villain unit in the game. And we've gotten a lot of good villain units too. Like, if you're running Uncontrollable Power, this is the guy you're running. Run double of him, you can't lose, I'm telling you. If you do end up losing on this team, it's either because you just don't know how to play the game, or you brought a unit around you that just can't take it. Running these two, like, bro, I'm telling you, you can't lose. Check it out. These two, friend, leader, this Bio Broly, this Broly, Janemba, is basically just movie bosses all over again. And this guy, bro, I'm telling you, you can't lose. You can't lose. You could even, you can even run Buhan. All these Majin Buu leaders, or maybe not leader, but Majin Buu units. You run the new STR Kid Buu that just came out. Man, when this Janemba gets his Easy A, he's going to be good. Same thing with the tech androids. You can even run the Easy A tech Majin Vegeta. You can even run this guy too. He'd still be pretty good on the team. I mean, he's better than the Goku for sure. You could definitely run him on Uncontrollable Power and he'll get the job done. I guarantee it. Like, bro, I mean, look at all these other like untapped potential Easy A's that we can still have. Like this, I feel like this is going to be a team that could pretty much like stand the test of time. You know what I mean? Like, I would have thought, okay, so to be fair, the team of this year was supposed to be super bosses. It was superheroes and super bosses. Super bosses was pretty much dead after Anniversary. Well, okay, let me not say that. Maybe after Cell Max came out, super bosses was just completely dead in the water. Like, you're not running super bosses because that team is just not built good enough. Like, really, okay, super bosses, really, you're just running 2 AGL Brolys who aren't good slot 1 tanks. You know what I'm saying? Running Cell Max, who is good, but you know, his passive, it fades after a while. Like, I'm saying by the time the Gogeta fight hits, when I'm in, if I even get to STR Blue Vegito or Gogeta, my whole team is just getting spanked, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Doesn't help that Tech Gogeta can super attack twice and he's doing over 1 million. So yeah, Uncontrollable Power. This is the team right here. This is definitely one of the top teams. And bro, this team, it came out during Worldwide. This category came out worldwide. So this had to have been like, what? September or October? Worldwide download celebration? September or October? No, it had to have been, hold on, when did this guy come out? Oh, September. Yeah, September, yeah, Worldwide download, September. He was a part 2 LR. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, Uncontrollable Power. This is, bro, like, this is probably a team I've ran more than like freaking movie. I've ran this more than Movie Heroes this year. And Movie Heroes got some pretty good buffs too. But I felt Uncontrollable Power just had to be here. And plus, it holds a spot in my heart because it's a villain team. They're finally starting to give villains the light that they deserve. They're making some of these guys just as good as the hero units. Maybe not all the time, but making them just as good sometimes. So, you know, I'm satisfied with that. So Uncontrollable Power, definitely top 3 team. You know, fight me on it, whatever you want, but Uncontrollable Power deserves to be here in this top 5. All right, so the next team that's gonna make this top 5 right here, oh, here we go, superheroes. All right, boom, superheroes at number 2. I mean, bro, what else is there to say? You're running 2 Beast Gohans, bro. I'm telling you right now, you're running 2 of these guys. They're definitely the ones that are not getting you killed on this team, unless you just, like I said, you have to go out of your way to get this guy like completely obliterated. He's just that good. You know, he's got a team protector mechanic. He's just start 1 defense. My turn 1 defense is just absurd. He's basically doing everything a slot 1 unit needs to do, and he's got the damage to back it up. Plus 2, like they had to make this Beast Gohan good because of this monstrosity they gave us here, the beastless Gohan of December 2022. Did these guys come out in 2022? Hold on. It had to have been 2022, right? Yeah. Yeah, these were the literally 2 days after Christmas, 2022. Yeah, this fraud right here, just the active skill Beast Gohan. Come on, bro. Dokkan did us dirty with that one, you gotta admit. Like, they literally blue balled everybody. See, with the Orange Piccolo, they did good with him. He's still runnable till this day. And he's coming up on an easy A maybe like next year. Either this year or next year, he could be getting an easy A. But with these two, we got blue balled. Especially with this guy. Because, you know, when they dropped Orange Piccolo, everybody, and I mean everybody, thought we were getting the Beast Gohan. I mean, am I wrong or am I right? Everybody thought we were getting the Beast Gohan. And then they decided to drop this guy right here. Man, they had to make this guy good. I know this definitely left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, and Dokkan definitely felt that. Like I remember all the videos that were being made about the deceit and the defeat that the Dokkan producers left the community. Man, this Gohan, I mean, while he did put up some good numbers, it's just like, you know, every other Dragon Ball game had Beast Gohan. Dokkan was the only Dragon Ball game at that time that didn't have Beast Gohan. We wanted Beast Gohan, and we didn't get Beast Gohan. So yeah, I mean, even I was tight too. I still summoned for him, but I was pretty mad. And you know, when they dropped this guy, it's just, you know, the wound, the stain on Dokkan that was just sitting from this guy immediately got packaged up and thrown out the window. Cleaned up. This Beast Gohan, definitely the best thing that happened to 2024. I like him. And then, you know, you also got the Gammas too. I wouldn't run them as a leader at all, but they're a good option for the team, even though they get clapped up for sure. Don't get it twisted. If you can't hit off certain parts in their passive, they're getting clapped up. Like, you need to float this guy off. And then, you know, you got the Tech UI, you got Gogeta, who he can still get clapped up, but he's good. You know, he's definitely a runnable unit for sure. I mean, with Superhero, you pretty much have like every Dragon Ball Super protagonist, you know? It's like, look, this is the team right here. Friend, leader, UI Goku, another UI Goku. I mean, you could run either or. I personally, sometimes I feel like running this AGL UI Goku over the Tech one, just because this guy, he doesn't really dodge as much as him. And I know once he gets into his mastered UI form, he's good. But this guy, he could just dodge turn one. He's good out the gate. He just has to dodge or else he's going to get smacked. So if I didn't have if I didn't have this guy and I had this guy, I'd definitely be running him all day. And then, you know, you got the Int Vegeta right here. He's good. Some people claim he's better than UI Goku. Some people claim UI is better than him. Honestly, they're to me, they're both like one and the same. You know what I mean? In my runs, I've gotten his revive a lot more than I've gotten UI Goku's. But thing is though, he can take the hits. This guy, he can't take the hits if he doesn't dodge. So yeah, I mean, you can run both of them. They're gonna be fine no matter what. Run these guys as well. That's a banger of a superhero team right there. And then if you want to get this guy's unit active or unit super, run Orange Piccolo. Yeah, this is the team. Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, UI Goku, Gogeta, these guys, or this guy, and you could run either or. I probably put Tech UI before them, just because he can actually dodge. They do okay, but he can actually dodge, take the hits, and just do a lot more. And to think, we're also dude, you know how easy it is to buff superheroes? Literally, watch one of these. The Tech gods are getting their easy A this year. bro. Like superheroes was about to be a broken team, I promise you. But I had to have it at number 2 because while it was a good team, it wasn't the team of the year. I have to admit, it wasn't the team, but it was a good team. Now for the number 1 team of 2024, bro, I just gotta, bro, Majin Buu Saga. Majin Buu Saga was the number 1 team of 2024. Fight me on that if you want, but bro, look, guys, just look at all the units that we got from Majin Buu Saga this year. It started with these guys' easy A's. Look, STR Vegito started off with his easy A and Buhan's easy A. Then we got this guy right here. This, I don't know why people underrate him or a lot of people overrate him. This guy's underrated. I mean, bro, slot 1 units are so needed. How many slot 1 units do we have that can actually survive? Majority of the game, majority of these units in here, you put them in slot 1, they're dying. Big Boss super attack before supering, they're dying. This guy, even before he supers, slot 1, turn 1, he can take the hits. He can take it. I've seen it. Pause. But he can take those hits. Then we got this Gotenks right here. We got Ultimate Gohan. Bro. I mean, okay. So Majin Buu Saga as a whole is a good team. I could have put Majin Power, but I just felt like Majin Buu Saga as a whole team category this year is better. I mean, in terms of units, in terms of like releases. Like, check this out. For the super class team, we're running this guy as a leader, Gotenks. You can still run this guy. I mean, they're a little squishy in their base form, but if you can get them to Vegito fast enough, that you can run them. This Gohan right here with their standby and then nuking attack. This Vegeta right here just got his easy A, so you can run him. He's good. They made him good. He's a good option, and he has turn or slot 3 support. He's good. Look, okay, so this is a team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you could run Ultimate Gohan, or you could do these guys. Where are they at? This guy just got his easy A. You can run him for sure. I mean, you could run Dragon Fist. He's squishy if he doesn't dodge. I personally wouldn't run him. But you can also run the physical Goten and Trunks. Like, bro, these guys are powerhouses. Even if you don't have some of them, you can run Tech Gohan. I know a lot of people, if you've been playing the game for a minute, you have to have Tech Gohan. He's not as good as he was even after his easy A, but he could still be ran. Like, bro, the super class Majin Buu Saga team has so many good units. Like, it's almost like it's crazy. And then for the extreme side, bro, they just dropped this Buhan right here. I'm kind of mad I didn't summon for him just because I am saving for anniversary. Where's he at? Tech Buhan, where you at, bro? Right here. Yeah, I'm kind of mad I didn't summon for him, but I am anniversary. So, you know, sometimes you gotta let things go. But, you know, he'll be back, no problem. So yeah, this Tech Buhan right here, he is definitely gonna be a great Majin Buu Saga leader. I think he runs like transformation boost, power absorption, transformation boost, which is basically any Majin Buu unit. Yeah, power absorption, transformation boost. Yeah, so you can run him as your leader. That's if you have him. I mean, like I said, I don't have him, so I'm still running this guy, the Int Fat Buu. He came out alongside with this AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, what I like about this guy is even though he's not as tanky as he was, but if he does end up getting ass blasted, he can still like revive. And he has a powerful Usher skill, Ghost Usher. I like him. He's still a runnable leader for sure. So you're running this guy. Shut up. You're running this guy. The STR Kid Buu just got his easy A. If you have this guy and you're not running him, like, you're sleep, bro. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, you just either just don't want to win, Why does this keep coming up? You just don't want to win if you're not running this guy. So boom, you have this Boo, Kid Boo, Buhan right here. Please do not run this AGL Super Boo. This guy is a fraud. Super fraud. Like he can't take it at all. After his 3-turn passive guard wears off, this guy's a fraud, man. Until he gets his easy A and he looks better, I'm not touching this guy. Pause. I just won't do it because I know he's gonna get me killed. Running this Buhan, he's a little squishy, but he can still get the job done, especially when he's in his ultimate Buhan form and he's got big bad bosses up. This guy, he's killing the game. Even a year later, he's still killing it. I mean, yeah, I just got so many Boo units. Where's the other? You can run this guy. I mean, he's very dodge dependent, but he can put up some decent numbers when he's critting. These guys are pretty good right here, especially if you can get all the way to Super Boo. Even in the evil Boo right here, the gray guy, he's good for dodging for sure. Like, I don't think there's ever been a time where this unit has ever gotten me killed after their easy A. This unit has not gotten me killed at all. Where's the other Boo? I'm thinking of like World Tournament Boo. Where's he at? He's in here somewhere. Let me find him. World Tournament Majin Buu. He's got to be in here. He's in Majin Buu Saga. I just don't know where he's at. World Tournament. Okay. Well, I mean, I found the like super easy A Kid Buu. I mean, you can still run him. It's just he has to get hit, and a lot of these bosses are hitting a lot harder, and his defense just can't hold up. Even after he's built up, he's still he gets me killed sometimes. So he's still a good option though. Dragon Fist, he's good. This Gohan, he's good. The super easy A Tech Gotenks, he's still pretty good. Granted, he gets his dodges in. Bro, I can't find that Tech World Tournament Fat Boo. Where is he? Oh, here he is right here. Yeah, this guy. You can run him on the Majin Power, Majin Buu Saga. Same with these two. These guys just got their buffs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this team, bro, Majin Buu Saga as a whole just got so many buffs this year. It's crazy. Even this guy, he got his Extreme Z Awakening. I almost forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro, look at these. This, bro, Trunks and Goten got their easy A. Like I said, these two with their powerhouse easy A's, like, bro, this team got so many buffs. Like, how can you look me in the eye? Hey, bro, we even got his easy A this year. Like, come on, man. Like, we got so many Majin Buu Saga buffs this year. Like, it's crazy. Like, how you, even these guys too. This, like, come on, man. Like, this 2024 was the year of Majin Buu Saga. And it started with these two right here. We didn't even know it either. We just thought they were just going to be getting their easy A's, but who would have thought they'd be getting like full powerhouse teams built around them for the entire course of the year. I mean, with all this, when looking at all this, you can't tell me Majin Buu Saga was the top team of 2024. You know what? Majin Buu Saga as a whole is the #1 team of 2024. You know, you guys can fight me about it in the comments. I don't care. This Majin Buu Saga, this was their year. And you know what? They're good. It's still a good team. It's killing half the game. Damn near, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this is my top 5 teams of 2024. You know, #1 being Majin Buu Saga, #2 superheroes, #3 uncontrollable power, #4 movie bosses, and #5 universal survival saga. If you wanted to, you could put Reps of Universe 7 there too, since it's kind of the same thing. I mean, all the units on Universal Survival Saga that are good, you can also run on Reps of Universe 7. Which is pretty much Reps of Universe 7 in Universal Survival Saga. I mean, they're one and the same in my opinion, but just the overall category as a whole just got the most buffs. So yeah, I mean, this is my tier list of 2024. top 5 teams of that year. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If there's anything you would switch around or put up or take off, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.